Hey everybody, this is Pat Garrity with the Trilliant Real Estate Group, and I'd like to welcome you to another Central Alberta Monthly Market Minute. That's a mouthful. What we're here to do is kind of cipher through some of the statistics and some of the sales data from the past month, the month of February, and take a look moving forward. What does that mean to you guys? Well, February, what a month that it was. I mean, it's arguably the best month we've had around here in many, many years. As a matter of fact, one might say that this is the best seller's market we've had since probably 2007. And if you were thinking about selling, the time is now. Let's take a look at a couple of the different markets here in Central Alberta. And I got my screen up here, and I'm going to read you and kind of go over some of these things. The city of Red Deer, okay? The city of Red Deer, we know it kind of drives a lot of the sales and indicators, the key indicators here in Central Alberta. If you take a look at the inventory, okay, I want to key in on inventory today. So how many homes are actually for sale? How many apartments are actually for sale? Detached homes, etc. Because price is merely a supply of demand, right? If your demand is high and supply is low, it's going to shift in favor of the sellers. City of Red Deer in the month of February had 102 sales in the detached category. In the same month last year, we only had 59. So that's up just about 70%. And if you take a look at the inventory, here's the kicker, okay? The inventory, 284 detached homes for sale in Red Deer, whereas a year ago we had 414. So that's a significant difference. So yeah, we're down over 68% in our inventory levels, and we're up a massive amount in terms of the sales. So obviously that's going to indicate increasing in sale price. That's just going to happen over time if that happens. And if you take a look at some of the different categories, like apartments, the inventory last year was 80. Today it's 80. So if we looked at that small segment of apartment style units, you'd say that it's consistent with what it was last year. Months of inventory, right now in the detached category, we have 2.8 months in Red Deer. Okay, last year we were at 7, and everywhere, and on average it's 3.6 across the board. So it's down 55%. Last year was 8 months. Sylvan Lake, here's some crazy stats in Sylvan Lake. In the month of February, there was 25 detached home sales. Okay, crazy. Last year there was 9. Last year, there was 137 homes to choose from in that category. This year, only 74. There again, that's that supply down, demand up, prices increase. That's just the way it is. Are prices skyrocketing? No, they're not skyrocketing, but they've been more aggressive and probably more profitable for the sellers than it has been in quite some time. So you look at months of inventory. Sylvan Lake, we've kind of stabilized in that 3 months of inventory. In parts of February, we're down to a month. It was crazy. So we're back up to that 3 months of inventory, which I consider somewhat balanced. Overall, in all categories, we're at 3.8. So down 66, almost 67% from where we were a year ago. Month of inventory in the detached category last year in Sylvan Lake was 15.2. Real quick, looking at Lacombe, months of inventory is at 4.7, down from 9.9% or 9.9 months of inventory a year ago. So that is awesome. It's kind of shifting in favor of the seller there, just a little bit slower in the town of Lacombe or the city of Lacombe. You have a total of 66 home sales with 14 of them being sold in this month. So there we go. That's why we have 4.7 months. Black Falls, last year at this time we had 6.3 months of inventory in the detached category. Now we have 3.2. We had 18 sales in the month of Black Falls. The inventory is at 58, whereas last year the inventory was at 69 and the sales were at 11. So shifting, just not as drastic as say the Red Deer or Sylvan Lake markets. So what does all of this mean? What does it mean? It means that, yep, there's a demand for your property. And like I said before, this is the best seller's market we've seen probably since 2007. So the time is now to sell if you're thinking about it. How long will this last? It's hard to say. It's hard to say how long it will last. Some of the experts are saying 60, 90 days. It's going to take us right through the spring market. We'll have yet to see. But I can tell you something. If we don't get more inventory, then a couple things will happen. The number of sales will drop off. because there is nothing to sell, and prices will increase because there again, supply and demand keeps getting tilted. So remember, interest rates are fabulous still. We're still seeing generationally low interest rates, although they did creep up a little bit over the last couple weeks. So if you're a buyer, make sure you get your rate holds, get all those rate holds in place, make sure you're ready to go. And make sure you're pre-approved and you're 100% ready to pull the trigger, because when that house comes on the market, you don't want to miss it. This has been Pat Garrity with another Central Alberta Monthly Market Minute. Hopefully this all makes sense. Feel free to call us, text us, email us, reach out on any one of our socials. We'd be more than happy to help you. And don't forget to ask about our Your Home Sold Guaranteed, or we'll sell it for free, opportunity for you to get into today's seller's market. Thank you and have a great day.